John F. Kennedy was born on the 29th. We talked about 11s in the very beginning of this podcast. 2 and 9 is 11. Very charismatic individual. We talked about charisma with the 11s. But John F. Kennedy was aware of numerology.
Yeah.
And the reason you know that is because he signed Executive Order 11110 on 6/4/1963. So think about it. 11/11/11/11. He waited until that executive order, and what that did was it stripped the Federal Reserve of its power to print. So from 6/4/1963 until the day he was killed, 11/22/1963, the Federal Reserve wasn't printing American money. That's why you have silverback certificates by the U.S. government. So John F. Kennedy did that. That's why they majored reason they killed him right there. Not because Israel had a nuclear weapon and all of this. That's all nonsense, man. It had something to do with it, but it wasn't the big picture. The big picture was the Federal Reserve. The day he was assassinated, Lyndon Johnson, before the fucking body was even cold, his first executive order was repealing Executive Order 11110. So again, they used numerology. He used numerology against the elite, and the elite used it against him. Because in numerology, there's something called master numbers. 11, 22, 33.
11.
Guess what? They killed him 11/22. That's the only date in the year where you have an 11 and a 22.
It's pretty wild how much the 11 and stuff's out there. Because I've always noticed there's always 11 on things.
It basically means you're more evolved than most people that you're noticing stuff like that. It means your soul is more evolved and things of that nature. Most people don't see this stuff.
And I've always noticed 11s, certain numbers you constantly see repeated places, 7s.
No, I mean, listen, when you look at, let's talk about the top podcasters, okay? Would it be safe to say that Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan's number one.
And by the way, shout out to Joe Rogan's dad, a good friend of mine.
Oh, nice.
Joe Rogan's born on the 11th.
Is he?
A lot of charisma. Who do you think was the most controversial guy on radio and podcasts the past 20 years?
Past 20 years? Is it Rogan or controversial? Not that controversial. I don't know.
Alex Jones, maybe?
Oh, yeah, Alex Jones. That sounds right.
He's born on the 11th.
Interesting.
Who's the one streamer that took it to the next level?
I don't really follow streamers. Nico's like the only streamer I know. And
He's not. He's big, but he's not that guy.
Yeah, I don't really follow streaming at all.
You ever hear of a guy named Aiden Ross?
I've heard of him, but I don't know him.
Yeah, Aiden Ross is most likely the guy who took streaming to the next level, and he's born on the 11th. So people with certain birthdays, you see him doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You grew up with Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah, I don't know.
You grew up with Howard Stern. Is it safe to say those two guys were the kings of radio?
They were massive. Howard Stern definitely. Well, they were. Yeah.
What if I told you they're born on the same day?
It's definitely interesting.
What if I told you Tiger Woods and LeBron James are born on the same day?
Were they?
Yeah, 12:30. So again, what I'm basically trying to tell you here is the numbers actually mean something if you dig in deep. It's like anything else.
I'll start watching numbers.
You have to start knowing, understanding what to look for and stuff like that. I'll be more than happy to teach you, and give you a beginning so you understand how to, look at life. Because I'll leave with this, okay? Astrology.
Yeah.
I'm going to name some names, and you tell me if you agree. There's some of the most canceled guys out there.
Okay.
Andrew Tate.
Yes.
Nick Fuentes.
Yes.
Alex Jones.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know they're all born in the year of the tiger?
I didn't know that.
They're all the same sign, and America is a monkey nation. The monkey and tiger are enemy signs. So, and by the way, Facebook was founded in a monkey year. So it's going to be all again. You understand?
So they're not going to like them, obviously.
No, not at all. Their energy is not going to be concurrent. And again, Sneeko, another guy who we can add to the list, is also a tiger.
Interesting. So that's why they're could be why they're getting canceled.
And again, I named the top 4 guys, right?
Yeah.
All 4 guys, the most banned, they're all tigers. This is a monkey nation. Monkey and tigers are enemy signs. Guys, all you got to do is start looking at research. This isn't woman shit. I'm not over here saying, oh, well, the Leo and Libra do very well on Mercury retrograde, and you're going to be so freaking lucky on the 7th, and you might actually see someone you never saw before on the 8th, and you'll find come on, guys. That's woman astrology. I'm giving you straight facts and straight answers, which most people will never do in this line of work. And this is why I dominate my field. Because I actually know how to articulate this stuff.
You said more interesting than I expected. I was very skeptical of the numerology. I'm like, I don't know about that, but I'll let you explain it. And you definitely made some interesting points. I'm not saying I'm fully convinced.
But it gives you something to think about.
Of things that
it gives you something to think about.
Definitely makes
Andrew Tate, born in the year of the tiger, became famous in 2022, the year of the tiger. His enemy year is a monkey year. 2016 was his last kickboxing. He lost his title because his eye got fucked up. You know that?
Yeah.
That was his enemy year. Yeah. See, it works with everybody. Sneeko, Born 1998, a tiger becomes a millionaire for the first time in his life. 2022, year of the tiger. It's all there.
Your year goes good.
Your year is going to be 2026, the year of the horse. You and Myron are both horses, very principled men and staunch. You guys you're a very principled man.
Yeah,
you're very loyal. You don't fuck people over. You maybe fucked over a couple of girlfriends, but you never fucked over your guy friends or anything like that.
Guy friends at all.
And that's because horses are extremely loyal. You like people who are born in tiger years. Sneeko. So tigers and horses get along well. So you can see this type of stuff. Your enemy is the rat. So 2020 should have been a more difficult year for you. That's when hit for the first time.
That's my first tire. 2020 was shit was 2000 year.
Yeah. So again, it shows you where good years hit and bad years hit based off your energies.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is in his enemy year.
Yeah.
He got shot at. He got 34 felony counts. That's what happens in people's enemy year.
But hopefully it gets better with election.
100%.
So yeah, we need to wrap up. I just want to ask one more question. Do you think numerology is used more often for good or evil?
By the elite, definitely for evil. By me making people aware, definitely on the other side. I'll make an example. Numerology is like a car. Mm-hmm. You can use a car for a lot of useful things. Drive you here, drive you there, help people. But you can also use a car to run people over. Mm-hmm. So it's not actually the knowledge that's good or evil. It's the people that use the stuff for good or evil.